Hello, this is Tony Clarkson and Michael Reccia from the Sanctuary of Healing, and we're here to answer your questions. And I have a question here from Elisabeth Westering, and I'll read. I'm not going to read all of the words that you've written, Elisabeth, but I'm going to read your question, and the first bit is. Michael made a remark about a Dutch person who couldn't believe how old you all were. That was me, but I want to rectify. You radiate an impression of youth through the writings. I made my own image of you. So I'd just like to say that we're still going to read your question anyway.
Yeah, thank you for that, Elisabeth. Yeah. We can't believe how old we are sometimes.
So the question is, when many souls decide not to reincarnate anymore, would that make room for more effective incarnations of souls to the goal of getting back to the true purpose?
Interesting question. A question that's linked to this that we're sometimes asked is, there seem to be more people on Earth now than there have ever been. How can that possibly be if we are from the time of the fall and we're reincarnating? Well, the answer to that first question that's linked to Elisabeth's question is civilization has fallen at least twice before. Joseph tells us that. And he can only look back to 2 civilizations before this one. And so there is no way we can quantify how many souls have actually been here before. So they are still visiting from that time. The individualizations of God, the facets of God that those souls are still visiting, still coming back. We need to, and I'm being impressed on this, I don't want to go into trance, but I'm being impressed by one of the guides to say that the Earth is in desperate need of a fallow period. So the aim is one, to get out the souls that need to move away from the earth plane, and then to allow the divas to have a period of rest, and then a period followed by that period of rest during which they can reconstruct the earth in its original image and for its original purpose. I believe that Joseph describes the earth in several of his books as originally being crystalline in structure and looking very different than it does now. And we have to, the aim is to reset the planet back to its original purpose, which was to be a playground for the souls, for the angelic beings visiting it, that would allow them to experience certain circumstances so that they could move through those circumstances, and then, as a result of having moved through them, take back the experience of having moved through them to the whole, to the angelic host. That's not happening at the moment. And so I'm being advised that there needs to be a quiet period, a period of rest, just as the human spirit at the end of each day needs a period of rest and recuperation, then the earth itself needs a period of rest and recuperation. So it's not so much a matter of more messengers, workers coming through if more people move out. It's more a matter of people taking note of the message at this point, moving out, and allowing the earth to redistribute its energy and to cleanse its energies, and to also not take with them as they move out, but dissipate the effects of the fall, dissipate those layers of human thinking that should have been dispensed with aeons ago, but just keep being added to. I'm being told that if you were to see the earth from a spiritual point of view, from an advanced spiritual point of view, you would see these layers. You would see this thickness like a thick tar, like layer upon layer of sediment, which is the residue of thought that has been placed here by us as angelic beings without us dissipating those layers of thought as we would do if we were moving through this planet as we were supposed to. In other words, not coming into a planet that is polluted by the effects of the fall, but into a planet that is a playground for angelic experience. And during those experiences here, as the angels that we really are, we would create something, examine it, and then fold it away, allowing those molecules of creation to be used as something else. But that's not what's happening at the moment. We layer and layer and layer and layer these experiences, most of them negative, that we cannot dispense with totally because of the effects of the fall. Creation and destruction are out of balance here. Creation and destruction on an angelic level enable us to bring potential into being, to take out of that potential that's been brought into being what we need to learn from it, and then to dispense with the potential brought into being that we have created completely to allow those vibrations to be used again. So we're constantly cleansing the sphere of experience as we move through it. We're not doing that at the moment. We are clogging the sphere of experience with our layered negative thoughts. So it is better, the impetus is not for more messengers to come through, but for the messengers that are coming through at the present time to be heeded, for notice to be taken of the message that is coming through, and for as many souls as possible to say, well, this is my last time here. I'm going back. The earth deserves a rest. The earth deserves to be able to replenish itself. And there are other aspects of the divine that have the right to visit here to experience once the earth has been cleansed of the experience that we've put into it over millennia.
Wow.
We didn't expect that, did we?
We didn't expect that.
No, but thank you for that.
That's gone. The member of the...
It's a big Indian. It's the big Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to clarify that, Elisabeth, this is one of our closest guides from the Joseph group, soul group, that came in to answer your question. We weren't expecting that. Michael's always overshadowed, but we weren't expecting a mini lecture, if you like. So it was obviously a very important question. So thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Elisabeth.